Hey guys, welcome back to another video. This one is my baby must-haves. Everything that I think that you would need for a newborn, even up to toddler age. I've got 10 things and I'm going to let you know what I think about them, and I'm going to link everything down below, so if you want to buy it yourself you can grab it from there. First up, I've got the water wipes. They're a baby wipe and they're 99% water, 1% fruit extract, and the wipe is actually very moist, so they never dry out. As far as, I mean, I've left that thing open for ages and it's never dried out at all, and it's really good for the baby's skin. And when you touch it, it's really wet, and you can use it for your makeup and stuff like that, so it's really gentle on the skin. I find that it slides over the baby quite nicely. Some of the other baby wipes tend to drag the skin, especially when they're newborns. They've got such delicate skin that we found that this is the best one. They are a little bit expensive, but they go a long way as well, whereas you might use quite a few of the cheaper ones for a pooey nappy. These ones I use 1 or 2, if you know you've got some experience under your belt. But yeah, I highly recommend the water wipes. I'm pretty sure they're available everywhere and they're approved by UK midwives, so they must be good. Next up is the Huggy Nappy. We use them and we've used them since Bonnie was born. We like them because they rarely leak. I think I've had 2 poo explosions since Bonnie's been born. She's nearly 5 months now, and they've never leaked when they're wet, and they go overnight as well. So we like them mostly because they have the yellow line down the front there, and that turns blue when it's wet, so we know when she needs to be changed. And also they have water crystals in them, I think, so they rarely leak, and they become quite heavy as well. So if you touch it on the front, you can also feel when it's full as well. I highly recommend it. It's nice and soft. It's high-waisted as well, so it goes right up to Bonnie's belly button. It's got the wide gusset which you pull out, and the tabs are really good as well. They're not sticky at all. Just open it like that and it latches on to the front of it there. We did try a couple of others because we got some through the baby shower and things like that, and also I grabbed some cheaper ones, but we found that Huggies are the best. Moving on to breastfeeding. I breastfed for a few weeks, but unfortunately it didn't turn out the way we hoped. But when I was breastfeeding, my nipples got quite sore, and I used the lanolin cream called Lansinho. Not sure if that's how you pronounce that, but it's pure lanolin, and you can put it onto your nipples, and it before and after, because the baby can eat it, and it soothes your nipple if it's getting dry or something like that, or cracked. I highly recommend this because it did help somewhat for me, but I had a lot of trouble, so you know. But now that it's I'm not breastfeeding, I actually use it as a lip balm. I know that sounds a bit weird, but I went to the website and looked up other uses for it, and it said you can use it as a lip balm or for cracked skin or anything like that, and I have to admit this is the best lip balm I've ever had. So yeah, grab that for your nips. I'm introducing the Boppy. Feeding pillow, baby rest, all those things. So when Bonnie was first born, you know, I've just had a baby, so I'm in quite a lot of pain or discomfort, and this was a lifesaver. It's a feeding pillow, so you put it around your waist, and you can't see, but you put it around your waist, and the baby lies on top of the pillow, and it rests your arm on it as well. So everyone's comfortable. It's awesome. If you're looking for a baby shower gift, I would definitely get this. The cover comes off and it's machine washable. I've washed it a few times and doesn't look faded or pilled or anything like that. The material's good as new. It does soften slightly from when you get it, but it doesn't take away from the functionality of it. I know you can get cheaper versions of these, so I know Target does their own, but this is the original Boppy, and the quality is good, and I'd probably recommend getting these ones if you can afford it. I think they're $89.95. I will link it though, you can check down below. You probably get it on sale as well, because lots of big baby stores have sales all the time. Definitely get a Boppy for feeding. Breastfeeding, bottle feeding, whatever you're doing, fed is best. Get one of these. More skincare is the Aveeno Baby. So we were using a Sulbury cream for Bonnie and bathing her every day, but she started to get dry skin, so we cut back the bath for once every 2 days, unless she'd had a massive like poo explosion, and started using the Aveeno Baby products. So we use the cream and we also use the bath wash as well, and it changed her skin totally, and it smells lovely. It's got no perfume, but it smells like marzipan to me. It's got oat flour in it as well, so it soothes her skin. But I hate perfumes and fragrances, so, and this has none in it, so it's perfect for me. And I'm sure Bonnie, having 2 sensitive parents, will probably also be sensitive as well, skin wise, so this is great for her. Highly recommend the Aveeno. Moving on to books and toys. So when babies are little, they can't see properly, as you may know, but black and white images they love. I bought this through an Instagram page. I don't know how I came across it, I can't remember, but maybe I was looking up developmental toys or things you can do with your baby to help them. This one's called Let's Go Outside, and it's by Bianca Ebeling. Sorry Bianca. Bonnie loves this book. We would use it when she was getting her nappy changed to keep her distracted, or during tummy time to keep her upright. As soon as I got this, tummy time changed. She would stay upright and it helped her so much. So all it is black and white images. She would stare at that for ages. It's an Australian lady that's put it together. She found that she couldn't find anything for her child when she had a little baby, so she developed this and just sells it online by herself. Highly recommend it. I'll link it below for you guys to grab. So once I bought this book, I realized how good it was, and I found this one from Walker Books. So it's the same concept, black and white images, big bold pictures, but this one is a crinkle book, so you can scrunch it up and it's got the crinkly noise inside. Bonnie loves this one because she can shove it in her mouth and she likes the feel of it and also the sound. So anything like that is great for them. Another developmental toy that Bonnie loves, and from the young age, this is kind of the only one that she would kind of be interested in when she was very small. It's by Lamar's, and it's black and white as you can see, and it's a skunk. It's got a crinkly tail so she can grab that, and little skinny legs with a knot that she can grab onto. So we hung this on her jungle gym, and she would just look at it and tap. Like once she started using her hands, she would start whacking it and absolutely loved it. So Lamar's got some great toys, but this one is probably the least crazy because they're all a bit mental. If you have a look at them, you'll know what I mean. Moving on to sleeping, we had a cocooner baby that she slept in for the first 3 months, or until she started to look like she was going to roll. The cocooner baby is a molded bed that they sleep in, and it has almost sling-like feel to it, and it's slightly rises up at the back of their head, so it's good for colic, and also it cocoons them, so it makes them feel like they're still in the womb. Bonnie loved it. She slept really well in it, and we could move her around the house as well, so we could chuck it on the lounge and she'd sleep in that while we ate something or watched TV or whatever you try to do between feeding a newborn. But she loved it, and we were really sad to let it go, and we sold it on through Gumtree really easily. So it is a little bit expensive, but sold it really easy, and it really helped in the early days to keep her safe and warm and comfortable, and to, you know, give us a little break so she would sleep and we'd have a sleep as well or whatever like that. Next is the IKEA playmat. It was $49.95, and Bonnie loves playing on that. You can attach whatever you want to the top. It's lightweight, it's machine washable, it's cute, it doesn't look atrocious in your house, you know, it kind of blends in. And it's got the crinkly cloud, it's got the little goose, and it's got the sun with the mirror. It's pretty simple, but we attach other things, and Bonnie plays on that, and she has done since she was a newborn, and we love it, and so does she. This thing was a lifesaver, the Baby Bjorn bouncer. It's hard wearing, the material is really great quality, you can machine wash it, and Bonnie loves it. Since she was a tiny newborn, we've popped her in there, and we can bounce her so she can actually fall asleep and have a little nap in there. And also you can chuck her in there when you're kind of trying to cook or whatever, and strap her in, and once she got bigger she started bouncing herself, and now if we don't strap her in she bounces herself out of it, which has happened. Luckily I saw her slide down and we grabbed her, but also always buckle your baby in. But yes, we love the Baby Bjorn, highly recommend it. The only downfall that I found is you can't attach toys to it. You can get a little toy attachment, but again that's an extra cost, and also I just don't think it's worth getting to be honest, because she's not going to be in there for extended periods of time. You can just kind of throw a baby a toy and they'll be happy in there just watching you basically. So yes, the Baby Beyond bouncer, highly recommend. So that's my top 10 baby must-haves. I'm sure I've left lots of things out, but you know, you can only fit so many things in a short video. All those things I absolutely love and highly recommend them, and if I had another baby I would definitely get them all again if I'd sold them on or something like that. Definitely look secondhand, because a lot of those things like the bouncer and the Kakuna baby you could get secondhand, and really, you know, if you don't mind that, then you'll save quite a lot of money. So thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this, I'd love it if you'd subscribe. You can follow me on Instagram. I'm Danielle Sulbury. I'll put the name up here. And you can see anything on there, kind of like day-to-day stuff and all of my vintage thrifting finds, and kind of lots of pictures of me and Bonnie. But yeah, thanks for watching. See ya.